Welcome back, you absolute legends. Got another watch along here. BP crew.
Who?
I'm Jake.
Robert. Leon.
I'm Leon. You already did that one.
I said I was Leon already.
I'm Scott.
No, I said Leon.
Why do you keep doing that voice? You know what? Moving on. Today, in the spirit of keeping these intros short, we'll be doing Harry Potter, the fourth one.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter! This is where that line comes from. I'll point it out when it comes up. It's from this movie. That's what I keep quoting.
Is it a hat that says it?
No, it's not the hat. Why do you keep saying that?
Okay.
The hat never says Harry Potter. Well, you might say Harry Potter, but that's not what I'm quoting. I'll point it out when it happens. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The fourth one. Arguably the best. My favorite, personally. Except for the Deathly Hallows. I guess it would be part one, because you're, one of the movie guys instead of the book guys. Because that's the one. What?
What?
I don't want to talk about it. With all that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of the 2000s classic Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, simply pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Harry Potter 4 at roughly the 18-second mark when the camera pans through the Warner Brothers logo into some skulls in a cage. Unpause this audio track and you will be all syncered up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire at the 18-second mark when the camera pans through the Warner Brothers logo into some skulls in a cage. Then pause this audio track and you will be all good to go. So go ahead and pause. In 3, 2, 1, pause. Now we're back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, baby, boom, boom.
I don't even know what you're doing.
I don't know, but you're making weird noises. Oh, yeah. That's Nigiri.
Snake?
Yep. That's the snake's name. Nigeria? Nigeria? No, wait a minute.
That can't be right.
It's something like that. Harry Potter! This is the part I've been quoting the whole time. See, that's the music.
Tonally perfect.
I got an ear for it.
Yes.
So this is the old Riddle estate. On Tom Riddle's dad. And so on the Riddle estate, it's owned by some out-of-state foreigner as like a tax write-off. There's this old groundskeeper who was actually accused of killing the whole Riddle family. And he keeps the property. And so he thinks kids have broken in to vandalize the place because their parents think he's some sort of murderer. He came back wrong from the war, they said.
There's probably a lot of that in jolly old England.
Yeah. You're right. But it's not kids. It's Peter Pettigrew and a childlike Lord Voldemort who drinks, get this, snake's milk.
Snakes don't have milk.
You don't know this, but that's not as much of a snake as you think it might be. Turns out it's a Chinese acrobat that turned into a snake and can't unturn into a snake.
Male or female?
Yeah, not that kind of milk.
Oh. Hey, look who it is. It's the doctor. So you may remember our ill-fated movie. I hesitate to even bring it up. The one about World War II and the Nazi camps. It's got List in the title.
Schindler's Fist?
So, you know the Nazi that runs the camp? That's Lord Voldemort. That's the actor that plays Lord Voldemort.
Whoa. Did he just Avada Kedavra?
He just about a cadavered that guy.
Bloody hell.
Why are you in my room? Right? I smell you, Hermione. Yeah, for real. Got some morning wood going on here. It's still dark outside.
Man, what a bitch.
Yeah, that's kind of her thing. Look at how mousy and messed up her hair is.
Which one?
Hermione. She's supposed to. Her hair is supposed to look like Hagrid's beard. This is the director of the movie. Hey, look who it is! It's Edward Cullen from the Twilight movies. Team Edward.
I'm not familiar.
I'm more of a Team Jacob kind of guy, but this is the director here. Remember that, because it's going to get weird. Some sort of wanky old boot. Oh, my anus. You smell so nice, Diggory. He's a Hufflepuff. Cedric Diggory. They really like throwing these kids into the deep end, don't they? That guy's got paint on his face.
Oh, that must be a muggle thing. Oh. But yeah, they just abandoned anything about Hermione trying to actually look like Hermione.
Yeah, I know. She's just Emma Watson now.
Yeah.
There's no replacing her at this point. So she's. I don't want to do that with my hair anymore. Wait, what do you mean? It's part of. I said.
Oh, that's a lot of people in a single tent.
That's how you do it. You really cram that shit full. Avada Kedavra.
This tent's nicer than our house, Dad.
Who wouldn't?
It's
Fucking
bigger on the
idiot.
inside. I feel like I do good in the magic world.
You?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Especially if you can just learn magic, since I'm so well learned.
Right now?
Aren't we though? Aren't we though?
What does CFC stand for?
Chlorofluorocarbons.
Close enough.
It's ozone depleting gas. And this is stupid too, because they actually are all in the same booth. They don't even introduce Winky in this. It's a female house elf.
Female what?
House elf. You remember Dobby? It's the female version of Dobby.
That's their word.
What, Dobby? House elf?
Yeah.
And Mullet? What the hell kind of name is Mullet?
So who are the Irish?
All the redheads, obviously.
Are they Hufflepuff? Or is that a
No, the Irish
Hogwarts
are
thing?
the Irish are they're the country team for their little ball game here.
But they don't. Do they have houses?
No, they have teams. It's like a professional sports team. They trade players, and it's mostly just based off the country you're born in.
Yeah, it's like asking, do the Knicks have a school? It's like, no. They're their own things.
Yeah. They're more like Olympic teams, would probably be a better way to put it. Because it's like a country-based team, a national team.
Is that the golden
Sneech?
snitch?
No. That's just a little whimsy. He got really big in between these movies, Ron.
What's funny is, like, they were rooting for the other team. Crumb just blew them out of the water so hard
Yeah, pretty
that
much.
they're like, we love Crumb.
Crumb's the best. Shut up, Ron, shut up. He's the only one not talking. The portkey, how the fuck are we supposed to find that?
Hermione, you're on your own, bitch.
Hermione. Hermione, take care of my boys. These are the Death Eaters. They're Voldemort's henchmen, basically like lieutenants. Don't leave me, Hermione. I'm so scared without you.
How dumb do you have to be? He's going to be the only one left.
Yeah, he's not very smart. He's basically, Hermione carries him through the entire series. And then Neville to a lesser degree at the end. He's basically the most worthless one. Except for Ron, I guess. Harry Potter. That's the dark mark. That tattoo I keep showing you. This fucking kid.
Howie, what will?
Oh shit, is that Hermione? I better get out of here. Who? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you made that connection.
They eat death.
Did you see it said shivering? Isn't
Yeah.
that like an action, not a noise?
No, you could hear Hermione going.
But Hermione's like the most together one.
I know it was a little weird
It
having
should have
her
been
like
Ron.
in my ear going.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Right here, bitch. Pumpkin juice, some chocolate frogs, licorice. He must be having his monthlies. Your accent doesn't match your face. Dude, what are you doing here?
He knew Ron would need help.
They don't know magic? Just right out the window, huh?
It's Santa.
They didn't introduce these people at the game either, but like some of the kids from this school were invited to that sporting event
Yes.
to do like I don't know, like cheerleading or some bullshit. At least one of them is part sex demon and almost had Harry Potter kill himself in an effort to try and impress her. He thought if he'd walk off the edge towards her, she would fall in love with him. And he had to be stopped by Hermione.
Obviously Hermione.
Yeah. But like literal sex demon.
They're called
Okay.
Vila. Oh, burning hot wax keeps dripping on me. See, there's Shamley back there. He's in all the movies too. You can't just replace him. Not this deep in the series. I can only imagine what he leveraged for this one. $10 million.
Anytime Seamus isn't on screen, they should be asking, "Where's Seamus? Where's Seamus?" There's these bitches.
Yes, I thought this direction they went with this was pretty good because they made it like a boys' school and a boys' school and a girls' school when really they were both co-ed. Even though I think the Russian one might have.
That's
been.
weird. Ass shot of a bunch of underage girls.
No,
You
these ones
assume
are all
there's-
of age.
Yeah. They probably hired specifically adults for that part. But.
In the UK, age of consent's only 16.
And those
Oh,
two
you
are
know.
the sex demons.
She's the one of the sex demons.
Yeah, and the little sister.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're siblings.
No. Not the only one with a giantess fetish, huh? I can get behind that.
Several of these are also sex demons. Try and figure out which ones.
I think I can tell.
I like those wizards. They have staffs.
Yeah.
Not
And
a
they-
stupid wand.
Tumble around and stuff. Wands aren't stupid. Where'd my wand go? Where'd my wand go? I got it right here. Cracker Croft.
Everyone else uses some form of transport to get to Hogwarts, not this guy.
He doesn't even come in through the town.
But we're nobody prepared to take care of 6 Pegasi. You've made a horrible mistake.
Really want to get this story moving, huh? You really sell that shit. Look at that Sunday. You gotta admire the stacking abilities.
Wicked pisser.
I hate how they make them repeat each other like that all the time. So stupid.
It's not. Shut up.
This is casted pretty well. Mad Eye Moody's casted pretty well too.
He's the one who caught Hagrid.
Probably one of the few that could.
Yeah, since he's like immune to magic, you basically have to just rely on Hagrid being nice.
You just gotta fight him down.
Yeah.
He's half dragon, so, or half giant, I mean. So he's practically indestructible.
Oh, Hagrid's thing, Leon. He's half giant and half midget. So that's why he's the size and shape he is.
Was his father the midget or the giant?
And the father is the midget.
Boo! Boo! Oh, it's like magic!
It's a goblet.
It's a Goblet of Fire. It's the Goblet of
You didn't let
Fire.
me finish.
Flame. I just quit.
Nope. I think you die, or you lose your soul, something like that. You become
Seriously?
a Dementor. Yeah. It's a binding legal wizarding contract. So they never explain what that means fully, but it basically means it's unbreakable. They have what are called unbreakable vows, and if you break it, you die. And so I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. I think he's a good guy. Yes. What happened to your face?
So, the other guy got sent to the crazy farm, right?
Yeah, I remember he lost his mind.
So he's in Azkaban.
No, he's in the hospital for magical maladies.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's actually where Neville's parents are, too.
Oh.
Because they get driven crazy by one of Voldemort's followers. They have like a torture curse they're about to introduce right now. And they do it to his parents until they go crazy. Until they lose their minds.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. Making Hermione angry.
You said that funny.
So this is just
Vinegaroon.
supposed to be a spider.
It's a vinegaroon. Those things shoot vinegar-like substance out of their anus.
Okay. Some anus squirter.
That's really closely related to a scorpion.
I didn't know it was real. I thought it was a whimsical thing they made it for the movie.
No. That's really big, though.
Magic! Jesus Christ! Don't do it, long bottom. You don't stand up. He actually becomes the herbology professor. Neville. This is what I keep doing to you.
What did he say?
Crucio. This is the curse I was talking about. It's like the torture curse. It's making a bug scream. It's so bad. But it's basically like the worst pain you can feel. It just doesn't cause any damage. But it makes your entire body hurt. Fuck you.
Okay, I guess her hair is kind of back to proper Hermione.
No.
It's way better than it was.
They
Tied up.
They put a
the way
little curl
was.
to it, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're only doing this now because of when there's going to be a dance later in the movie. So that they can really smooth her hair out for the dance. You'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Potter? He doesn't even hide it. He's really eye-fucking that kid.
Harry Potter survived the...
That's the curse, yeah, that he survived. Voldemort Avada Kedavraed him
When did this happen?
when he was a baby.
Did it explain this?
Yep. That's where he got the scar on his forehead. So what happens is his mom tries to stop him.
It was explained in the first movie.
His mom tries to stop Voldemort from killing him. And so he kills both his mom and his dad. And then he goes to kill Harry Potter because of, you remember the fortune? You remember I told you the fortune teller from the last one? Tweenie? You remember the fortune teller from the last one?
Let's pretend I do.
The hippie chick with the glasses that makes you drink tea?
The goofy one?
Yep. So she had, her very first premonition was of the kid that kills Voldemort. And he was born on a certain day. And there was actually 2 kids born that day. And it was Neville and Harry Potter. And so Voldemort picked Harry Potter, I guess because his parents were more attractive probably. And so went and killed his parents and tried to kill him, making him what the prophecy was about. And so when he tried to kill Harry Potter with the Avada Kedavra curse, because his mother sacrificed herself for him, she cast like good magic on him. And when he did that, it rebounded the spell on him and ended up killing Voldemort. And then part of Voldemort's soul attached to Harry Potter.
Maybe.
That's why everybody hates him.
Maybe.
No, that's not a baby. That's true.
Oh.
It's funny how many kind of good actors ended up coming out of this.
Well, they threw a pretty wide net, right?
I don't count her, but she's hot, or gets hot, so I'm going to count it as a good actor. She did a lot of good acting.
Neville became like a Calvin Klein model.
Yeah, I know. You got all GQ looking.
Well, the weird guy who was the limbless, legless thing.
Yeah. That's one of the people I'm talking about.
Oh.
Dudley.
Yeah.
And
But
then
Hermione is a good actress.
Well, I wouldn't go straight to good actress.
She's okay.
She just became incredibly attractive. I think it's because we all grew up with
I
her.
don't think she's a bad actress. I think Harry Potter's a good actor.
Radcliffe?
Yeah.
He's probably the best one out of the lot. He takes parts he don't even give a shit. He does it because he wants to.
Swiss Army Man was pretty funny.
It had some moments. I thought it was a bit weird. I don't like that kind of, is it real, is it not stuff. At the end, was it all a dream? And it's like, I hate that shit.
No, he's fucking crazy.
Well, yeah. I know. I watched the movie.
Okay.
I still don't like it. I don't like those kind of movies.
So it's not really a dream. He's just crazy.
It was an example. It's just a shorthand way of saying it.
Oh, you mean an insert example here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It was all a dream. You know, that's just like the generic way of saying it. He's got a thing for Hermione, too. He's of age, because that's Crumb right there. From the game they just watched. But he's got a thing for Hermione.
Yeah, he's
Hermione.
a professional athlete who's trying to groom a 14-year-old.
Yeah, she's 13, 14 in this, something like that.
Well, yeah, they were 13 at the end of the year in the previous movie. So.
Yeah. So I don't remember when her birthday is, but sometime she's 13, 14, somewhere in there. And Crumb's at least 17. I think he's 17. In the
Alright.
wizarding world, at 17, you are considered an adult.
Okay, it's not as bad. I thought he was older.
Well, he's still adult and she's still a minor, even by their standards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but by American standards, that happens in every high school in the fucking country.
It still ain't right. And he's a professional athlete. That's the part.
That's the part, yeah, it's a
that
little
does it.
bothersome.
Yeah.
Like the power structure is really off in that relationship.
Right. I'm an international athlete and world famous star. And you're what's the equivalent of a sophomore or whatever, you know? Not even. You're the equivalent of a freshman, an 8th grader or a freshman.
Something I was thinking, maybe they were mocking Crumb when they were doing that. Because the Irish won, right? Apparently, because
well, he actually won the
their
game.
pride on.
Because he got the snitch.
Okay.
But that's why they were so impressed by him. Because in the book, they're just getting destroyed, his team. So he just gets the snitch, even though they lose. But he's the one that ends the game. And he did it on his turn. His terms.
Doesn't that mean you win?
No. You get 150 points for getting the golden snitch. But they were so far ahead that...
Didn't matter.
150 points still lost him.
Whiz.
Right? And even it says whiz and then ard on the other side, but it's still stupid because it's like the whiz is in the front and it says ard on the side. So this is that part I'm always quoting when he says Harry Potter.
It's a meme from a lot of people like to use too. In the book, Dumbledore is supposed to be talking calmly. Hardy's not going to help you, Harry.
He didn't put his name in it, right?
Nope.
So is he still bound by it?
Yes. How quick pointed they're just like, that fucking thief, that lying piece of shit, this was all his fault.
Pretty sure he used the love potion Hermione. No way she'd hang out with that loser.
Yeah.
Oh, they've all changed their mind about her. In the first year, she was like really annoying. Well, all of a sudden, she's like super interesting and like.
Well, yeah, when you find out that she's been Imperious cursed or whatever to do all of Harry Potter's homework and shit. Well, see, did you see that, right? He said, did you ask one of the older students to do it? That means it would have been that easy to get around Albus's, Dumbledore's age line. Just ask somebody who's of age to put it in for you. You see, he will die if he doesn't do it.
You mean a Triwizard contestant?
That's what they call them. It's each school has its own champion, and then they fight for.
But I thought that the other guy was already for Hogwarts.
He was. The way they ended up getting around it was by they made up an imaginary fourth school, and he was the only one to enter for the fourth school.
Who did?
I don't want to tell you; it'll give away the whole
Them.
ending of the movie. Them, the bad guys. Right?
It's funny. He sounds like he's Irish.
He's the old general from Toys. Depends on who you ask.
The director.
Yeah, right. I'm fucking creep.
My boy.
So I was watching some behind the scenes stuff for this one, and the director is really in love with that.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's putting memories into this. So this is a thing that holds your memories. So what he does is he takes all the memories he has for Voldemort and he puts them in there. And then he can go through and interact with them. Basically watch him while being in the memory. And you can watch them all in a row too, which really helps.
You realize this is a really horrible situation for me, right, Ron?
I could die.
I don't remember which one, but they're not really allowed to cut their hair. So for one of them, they decided to kind of abuse it and just show up with like the longest, shaggiest hair they could.
Okay.
And I think this might be it. So that's why they all have such long hair, like in bangs and shit.
Well, I noticed that all the redheads have really long hair. In
Yeah, I think they all probably made a pact just to see what would happen, and then they just liked it or something and left them with long hair.
We probably makes them look poor because they can't afford haircuts.
And then that's why for the last movie's premiere, Hermione shows up with that incredibly short haircut of hers.
Which I did not like, by the way.
Oh, I fucking love that.
See, I don't like that look. That's not a good look.
That's but that was basically the first time she was allowed to do it.
Allowed to cut her hair.
Yeah, since she was 10.
So they all compete against each other?
Yep. Well, they have different tasks that they have to complete, and they have to do them competing against each other for better times and better scores and things. But you'd mean like some sort of battle royale? That's how it ends. So all of them have to fight each other.
Do I remember something weird about this one? Like she flirts with Harry or
Well,
something?
that seems like it. She was flirting with him right there. She's like, well, this is cozy. And she's like, rubbing up against him.
Yeah, really eyeing him.
It's more so even in the books.
It's more than, because what it's writing isn't what she's saying, right? So the quill, it's magicked up to her thoughts. And it it writes things. So she's just saying random stuff, and then it's writing like all kinds of funny things.
And get this, you know how, did you remember her name?
Skittles?
Skeeter.
Rita
Guess what
Skeeter.
she can do?
Skeet.
Turn into a mosquito.
Um,
I thought it'd be more easy to guess. I don't know why. You fucking dunce. She turns into a mosquito, obviously. Duh.
It's a bug of some sort. I think it's like a water bug. Like you said, mosquito's a water bug, right?
yeah, disgusting water bug.
I like the owl intercepting office of the auras. I just chased down owls really quick on my broom.
I don't like
Why
it.
wouldn't you say that in the beginning?
Why would you send a bird like that?
P.S. The bird bites.
Ow! As it's attacking you.
P.P.S. Don't lick the wound. The bird has disease.
Yeah, right? Bird flu, salmonella.
But
God
you just
only knows what.
you just keep tacking it onto the end, and he's like, "Oh shit!
PPPSS.
Don't spit it out. It's worse." Oh fuck!
Psst. Harry Potter. Why do you look like that?
Oh, I'm talking like this because this hurts a lot too.
What is this? It's like that Return to Oz or whatever, the guy on the wall. What is happening here?
It's like, wait a minute. You're angry that Igor wasn't punished, and you're also angry that Crouch was? It's like...
I don't want to do this.
Don't be a dick to Ron, Harry.
Jerk. What a jerk. Neville's having a good time. What did I tell you about that, Neville? They share a room.
Shut up, he's coming.
That's you, you're Seamus.
Just Hagrid's looking for you. I'm pretty sure Hermione's smart enough to figure this one out. Hey, Hagrid's looking for you.
There you go. Yeah, get mad at me, bitch. I can see why people pick on this kid.
I'm not an owl.
Which one?
Pick one. Even though I'd probably be all over Jeannie. I'm not really a redhead fan, but she like grows up poor and like overshadowed. I capitalize on that for sure. What the fuck was that? So he's actually got broken pieces of comb in his hair. That's how Harry knew he brushed it. Because his hair's so crazy, I guess, that when he tries to comb it, it breaks. The comb is. Because I think it's one combses. He was over there making wretched noises.
Dragons?
Dragons. Motherfucking dragons. Shut up, Harry. What are you, stupid? Showtime.
Well, he did tell.
Yeah, he did tell you that Ron or Hagrid was looking for you, which is how you found out about the dragons.
What's funny is the twins probably made those badges.
Out of the way, you British piece of shit. Did he have his head on that guy's lap?
I guess.
You see why the director liked him so much.
Or you see why the director is hated so much. He's like, hey, why don't you just put your head in that? Get the other boy's lap.
He really's eyeballed that kid, man. It ain't right. I'm just happy people are paying attention to me. I don't even know what that means. We share a bedroom. Why is he in a tree?
Avada Kedavra.
Oh, pathetic.
In the book, he's bouncing him off the ground when he does that.
Joy touching your friend's dick.
Oh, he's not clean.
Oh, it smells in here.
Get your hand out of my pants. Well, yeah, and you don't do fucking terrible curses or whatever on students. But here I am teaching them how to do it. Unforgivable curses.
I forgive him. He's cool.
No. Definitely not. The way you've been following me around.
We still don't know what that
He
one
was ordered
charming
to,
teacher
though.
did to him.
I think if a stranger tells you to get into a car, you don't have to go.
The dog is barking because he only has one foot.
My dog is barking.
You think they'd come with a magical solution for this, but they haven't.
Yeah, they just grow him a new leg, or they'd make like some sort of like magic one that just sticks to him, you know?
No,
Yeah.
you would just be like salamandrius.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Grow a leg.
Always ride around on a broom.
He probably can't regrow his leg because it was like cursed off of him, and so you can't magic away like the curse. I'm just guessing. That's probably how he lost his eye too. Throw stuff at it. Give up. Quit. Drop out of the tournament.
These are several of my plans.
Isn't this cheating?
Yes, but it's actually encouraged. It's like an unspoken rule. Why would you do that? Right? I'm not good at anything. Hermione does all my schoolwork.
So, was he going to get a broom-sized wand?
No, he's going to die a horrible death.
A wand-sized broom or a broom-sized wand?
You're riding around on a
Little
broom
tiny-
the size of a wand.
Yeah.
Just riding around on a broom. Have you ever ridden like a...
That would
Broom?
be fucking awesome. You're just like...
You're even riding on the small end.
Well, I mean, you don't want to ride on the big end.
He mounted my wand. All you people at home.
I did mount your wand. And I regret nothing.
Yeah, thanks, bitch. I do like that pea coat she's wearing. I get behind that.
Peacoat.
Well, it's like a trench coat, but for girls.
Oh, Hermione?
Yeah.
No. I was like, she's wearing just a leather jacket.
Yeah. Look at my monitor real quick. Her with the short hair. You're curious.
I like it.
It should have been Granger. Don't touch me. Rich sex pervert. I would not put my hand in that bag.
Do I get to keep this?
That'd be pretty sweet. You probably do. To be fair, he's crazy. Motherfucker think bit me.
It never occurred to me, maybe he just stuck himself on one of the pricks. It wasn't even like him getting bitten. And that's why it's the horn tail. It's got like, you know, it's spiny.
It's got a bunch of spikes on it. I don't know. I always imagined it like it bit him.
Yeah, me too. I'm deaf, oh my god.
Right? You're not supposed to be in the same room you're firing a cannon in.
You can't even... It's not even going to show them?
No.
Too expensive?
Yeah, you gotta really pick your battles.
Yeah. According to Game of Thrones, animating a dragon is incredibly expensive.
Yeah, but come on. These movies, they just fucking made money. You could have invested $100 million just in the dragon CGI, and you still would have made money off this fucking thing.
Well, especially since they still sell pretty well, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. We just bought them, you know?
This will be easy.
Right? Why doesn't he just, like, use his summoning spell to summon the egg to him and then run back into the hole that he just came out of? That's what I would do.
It seems like they'd be a lot more worried about their friend Harry.
No, he's dead. Alright, he's dead.
Ron doesn't even seem to care.
Technically, that's not a dragon, that's a wyvern.
Oh, right, magic!
Fuck. Yeah, thanks, Hermione.
See? What if he would have just Accio Golden Agio, and then boom! Duck right back into the hole you came out of. Problem solved.
What is he riding on?
His broom. You remember at the end of the last one? He had that really fast broom.
But I thought he wasn't allowed a broom.
He's allowed a wand. And he used his wand to summon a broom.
I would so do this to the old people over and over again.
Right. How could you let me compete in this, you monsters? There's nobody to protect him. If that dragon catches him, he's dead.
Now keep in mind, this is also the first year they had like age restrictions. So imagine the past when like some stupid little first year who's literally 10 or 11 years old joins a goddamn tournament, not knowing what they're getting themselves into.
Somebody else puts their name in.
Oh yeah, or they're just a muggle and they don't understand that you can actually die here. You think it's like a trick.
What? Seems to me that somebody should have been watching the goblet.
Like
at
the
all
whole
times.
time, yeah.
Like a security guard.
Minimal staff for such a large school, honestly.
That teacher shortage is real.
Maybe if they paid teachers more.
Well, they get room and board here. That's part of it.
Man, that dragon's really fucking up that place.
Yeah, Filch is going to have a lot of fun repairing this.
You don't know this, but Filch is actually a blank. He can't cast magic. He's not magical.
So what's the difference between a wyvern and a dragon?
One has legs and one has arms.
Well, dragons have 4 proper limbs and then wings on their back, where wyverns, their arms are the wings.
What do you think everyone's thinking? Like, wow, it sucks Harry's dead.
Pretty much. They're probably trying to scramble some adults to somehow chase him down. Because when he flew away, they got no way to follow him. That's what I'm saying. He's not safe at all.
It's like, did Harry just kill a dragon?
That'd be great.
Wyvern. You like that?
Hermione should be crying.
She knows he's dead.
Yeah.
These are the judges right here.
I'm not there to save him. He's done for. That was my Hermione impression.
Harry Potter. That's my Hermione impression. Yeah, crash. Look at there's another redhead.
This place is lousy with him.
There's a bunch. Don't kiss it up.
That actually came out of a dragon, Harry. Engulfed in fire, every one of them. It's a trap. Golden 8. Did you not watch my game?
They're like fake redheads. Talk about copper top. Jesus Christ. You see the one in the back?
Yeah.
You can just see his red head. Well, so shouldn't you have been sticking up for me?
Daft. You daft git.
What, are they going to kiss now? See, that's Hermione with messed up hair.
So that poor wyvern just died?
Yeah. Neck broken. Hagrid's probably eating it as we speak.
Life's tough at the school, huh?
Right, life's hard on the Hogwarts.
Twins.
Yes. They're in different houses, though. So one of them's Ravenclaw, and one of them is a Gryffindor.
A lot of the Asian chicks are going after him this year.
He's famous now. Famous-er. That's such a good line.
Nigel? That's a very British name.
He's British AF.
What? My voice keeps cracking.
I think it became such a part of his character, because that was just how his voice cracked for a movie or two, that he thinks he still needs to do it.
I always thought this was stupid. Why don't you just wear your regular robes? It's like a black robe, right? It's dress robe enough.
Yeah.
In the book, Harry's is emerald green.
When she goes to dance with the student, he gets like a big old healthy hat full of ass. Now, that's always the funniest part of this movie.
I'd totally do McGonagall.
Wait, you mean McGonagall now or McGonagall and Hook?
In the movie.
This McGonagall.
That actress has passed.
When I was 14, I would have been on my third year at the wizarding school. My transfiguration teacher, which really took a shining to me, made me a man that year. McGonagall.
Sounds like you've written yourself a whole little,
I got some fanfic. I got some Harry Potter fanfic.
what is it called? Penthouse,
Dear, what's the name of their stupid newspaper? I forget the name of it. Dear Daily Prophet. That's the name of it. I never thought it would happen to me. I was in the library late one night.
I was thinking of a country western song.
Okay.
The song I went to work for her one morning, or one summer. Don't you remember that song?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
It's called That Summer. We'll link it at the end of the movie.
Oi! We're British. Look at the chompers on that one. They're actually prosthetic. A little too shiny. Should have gone with the greased. That's how every girl's ever always looked at me, like my whole life. Ew. It's probably Ron that they're all doing that to, right?
So his dad was the midget.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot he told her that.
Hagrid's twice as tall and 3 times as wide as a normal man. That's how he's described in the book.
Why is she so tall?
Because she's half giant too.
Her dad probably just wasn't a midge. Literally chasing after him.
He just stunned him in the eye.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Ow!
He didn't wash his hands.
At one point, Alan Rickman, because the kids actually found him kind of intimidating for the first movie. Alan Rickman walked up and he found the kid who, Rupert Grant, the guy who plays Ron, drawing nasty pictures of him with like ice stink or whatever in lines above it. And he's like, "Well, what's this now?" And takes it from him. Oh, he acts like Snape almost. And then he's like, "I'm taking you for my collection." And he walked away with it. He had it when he passed away still.
Aww.
Just shut up.
So, when British people say bloody, isn't that the same thing as saying fucking?
Kinda.
Yeah, but without cursing.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's not cursing.
What?
It can be used the same way, but it doesn't have like the filthy connotation associated with the word
Are
fuck.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's a way of like cursing or using expletives that are filthy. Like damn is an expletive, but it's not filthy.
What? What did you just say? You Irish girl?
Chinese?
Her name's,
Irish?
yeah, Chow Shamley. It's like Jesus.
Ching Chong, can we go to the date together? What is her name actually?
Chow. Her last name? McCleary. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like China Cho or something. Even though that's a...
They call her Chow. It's like CHO, I think. And they just call her Chow. Are you crying?
Why are the icicles appearing under your eyes, Harry? Slip hat!
Slippery stairs.
Yes.
I tried to warn you, Harry.
So, bloody comes from a British curse.
Okay.
And originally it was God's blood. Is what they would say. But that was blasphemous. So they just changed it to bloody. Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
He just tried to ask the sex demon out. They're wearing Hermione's pink sweater from the last movie.
Can I take both of you?
Yeah, I feel bad for the girl who doesn't get to date Harry, considering they both only ever liked Harry. They weren't like, hey Harry, hey Ron.
In Cursed Prince or whatever, that's like a screenplay that she wrote when they're all adults. In one of the futures, Ron actually marries Pervetti or whatever her name is, the chick that he goes on this date with.
All right.
So he doesn't end up with Hermione?
In the proper timeline, he ends up with Hermione and they have a bunch of kids. In the Cursed Prince book, Harry Potter's kid keeps going back in time and fucking up the timeline. And every time they come back to the present time, which would be the future for this, everything's different. Like in the proper timeline, Harry becomes like the head Auror, and Hermione becomes the Minister of Magic, and Neville becomes the herbology teacher. But then in the fucked up timeline, Harry, I forget what he does, but Hermione's like the potions professor. She takes Snape's job. And Ron's running the joke shop and married to one of those Indian girls.
Yeah, come on, you got the pretty one, Ron.
Yeah, right? I like those West Asians chicks, those there's a really racist term for it, but I can't.
Bindi?
Patalis? Patalis? Patals?
That's
Punjabis.
literally her last name.
Oh shit, is that racist? The writer of these books, J.K. Rowling's, is a notorious bigot. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's basically like a slur. You know what I mean? About Indian people. Because she's British, and you know, they're like really racist towards Indian people. Crumb really knows how to pick them, though. Can't argue with that.
Oh, that sex demon chick, she aged so poorly. It's sad.
You know she put out, too. Poor Hermione. So this is actually what makes Ron like her, Hermione, because he gets jealous. What?
Oh, yeah.
You're really bad at this. You know, he gets lucky too.
Him?
No.
Oh.
The guy that's
dancing with his pussy?
The guy that's with the Vila chick.
Oh.
So Hermione totally puts out. Cho probably puts out for sure. Ginny, she probably doesn't put out for Neville. I can't imagine him trying to capitalize on that. He's not like me.
I don't want to wait because I think it's so funny. I didn't know what snogging meant, Leon. I thought snogging was fucking, not kissing. So in the next book, Ginny gets her first boyfriend, and then Ron walks into her. He's like, "I heard you've been snogging in the hallways." I was like, "Oh,
hallways."
This is so stupid too.
What is it? A wizard-themed cover of a song about masturbation. Played at a middle school dance.
Jake's on.
This is so stupid. But isn't that what they call you? Because of his hair color?
Well, I think you were talking about me. I was like, a couple people, but...
They don't regularly call you Pumpkinhead? Backless chairs.
The Rip Tracks goes, Mark from Orc impression, but why? Because that weird little walk she did right there.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Right? That doesn't sound good. I feel like I've lost my wand again. What happened to my wand?
I like how they're specifically leaning in to not include the Indian chicken on the conversation.
She's still there.
Yeah. I think she'd just get up and go.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm sick of this shit. Yeah, well, Ron called it.
That's a little heavy topic for a kids movie, honestly. To say something like that.
Ouch.
He just wants a hand job and a blowy.
I think they call them blueies. She just sends him to bed.
No, I didn't notice that before. There's already like crying girls on the stairs.
What happened then?
This is like every dance I've ever been to.
Neville's fucking hanging in there.
Well, he's trying to capitalize. Nobody's kicking Ginny out of bed.
I like he's smart enough to go a year younger.
Yeah.
That tends to work out pretty well with guys.
You're so mature. You're not like other girls your age. This is awful. My daughter literally just turned 14. I can hear her yelling out there.
That's what 14-year-olds do.
I know, that's why we're hiding in here. It's just better this way. I just tell her I'm a drunk or whatever, and I just sit back here and drink the whole time. Keeps her out of here.
It's for the best.
Yeah. Here we go. What, are you talking to the snake? See, that's that dark mark. That
I want to get one of those.
We can have matching tattoos.
Well, mine's not going to be a tramp stamp like yours is. I would get one like right here.
No, mine's easier to hide. Then you really, when you show it to somebody, it's impactful.
Gross.
I'm just saying. It's got, I like to call it the wow factor.
No, I think you had it right when you said impactful.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you dropping your pants? Why are you dropping your pants? Why are you turning around?
No, don't bend and spread.
I don't know, your tramp stamp is, but mine's really low.
I believe it's called a grundle.
It's so low, it's a grundle. See? No, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. In between bouts of snogging.
Yeah. Easy with the eyebrow acting, Hermione.
She's got some eyebrows in there.
They don't lighten them like they do the rest of her hair. This is the first one after she had her braces done, so you can tell because she moves her mouth all funny now.
I like that braces like where it like rises up the lip. You see some gum and a lot of front. I call it front mouth. Yes.
The one where they have the sex parties at.
Right.
Yeah, wink wink buddy.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Moaning Murder's gonna look at your dick and balls.
And also, why do you just say put it underwater and listen to it talk? No, come on. How was a bathroom like this constantly not in use?
Oh yeah.
You'd be up there every day.
Oh my god. I take a 50,000 gallon bath today. My grundle's so clean. At least you had a nice bath. He's as stupid as he is dumb. And there's just some toilets right there? Alright. I like this bath. You get out and go to the bathroom and get back in.
You're a wizard. You don't even have to get out of the water. You just magic it out of your colon.
Is she trying? She's trying to look at his.
Yeah.
She's already looked. This is just her letting him know that he's, not alone. Wait a minute.
Oh, there's so much light down there now.
She's right there. Look, she's like reaching for it. Who takes a bath with their glasses on? I'd probably try. A ghost?
Could you get a handy?
If he could, that'd be horrifying, because she could have just drowned him right there. Just held him under the water. And just, you'll be a ghost too, Harry!
We'll spend eternity together, she seems the type. Female. See, look, she's rubbing all over him. I'm naked. She's looking.
I saw mermaid tit.
The mermaid was just watching, getting into it. He was just, what, hiding back there the whole time? A real lurker, this long bottom.
Is Ginny about?
I'm so tired. Hey, Kitty's really wearing me down.
Nobody cares about plants.
He does. That's why he becomes a herbology teacher. He's a real jerk to Neville. Quit being happy, Neville. I don't know if I trust them. Because they're
10 to
notoriously
1.
poor. Where are they going to have, like, what do they call it, a book?
Yeah.
So you need the money to cover the bets, you know?
Oh, coming up, the French chick has a camel toe, if I remember right.
All right.
They might.
I think they call them dromedaries in France.
They might have edited it out for the home video. Because I've noticed differences sometimes between the cameras we used to get and then the actual movie.
But they just told everyone.
Yeah, but if you didn't know how to breathe underwater, and then you started this thing, let's see what we got here. Maybe a little bit. I think I saw it.
It might have been promotional material.
That would be even better. Just push him in. I do like his little dive knife wand holder thing, though. With his big fake teeth.
They didn't tell him.
You think he would have heard him go, yeah!
Was that Harry Potter dying? Deep water, huh? This is where things are. In the water.
It's weird that Harry was allowed to bring his, I don't know, third, fourth, and fifth best friends out to the platform.
Well, his first two we couldn't find.
Yeah.
Ethereal singing.
Better go before the Grindelow gets you. I think I saw some camel toe right there.
You mind, there's supposed to be like a kraken type monster in this fucking lake too.
Giant squid. Giant freshwater squid? Is this saltwater?
No, I'd have to assume it's fresh. I have to.
Is that a mermaid?
It is. The lake's lousy with mermaids. Real magical whimsy there, huh?
Who got quit?
The girl.
Oh.
She got attacked by one of them grindelows I was commenting on earlier.
And she didn't die?
No, they rescued her.
This place has terrible adults.
Yes. Basically, a kid dies every year. My boy! I guess Hermione too. And Chow?
It's like, which one am I supposed to fucking save? What the fuck?
Let's see. I'm not good with knots. Or he's incredibly good with knots. Avada Kedavra! But she's the one I want to have sex with. That's pretty fucked up. That's why they call him the Otter.
Is he gonna get in trouble for rescuing both?
No. He's going to get extra points. You didn't do anything, bitch. What are you waving for? Is that a coffee pot?
An awfully hot coffee pot. I just saw you transform from a shark. I'm never gonna have sex with you again.
No, I dropped my wand. I'm surprised his glasses have stayed on so long. Motherfucker, they bit me. Ow. He's literally coughing up water. Oh, he's getting some demon sex out of this deal.
How did he help?
I think he was just trying to get some kisses.
Merci.
That means thank you.
He did finish last. Oh, shit.
The Glendillos. Because Hermione actually knows French. The actress, I mean. So she had to show off right there. Did you hear that? The Glendillos.
Cheater. Did he just spit on Dumbledore? Jesus.
What a dick.
You put all the bullies in one house. Works better that way. Was it? Oh yeah, I guess because he's the only one that's ever lived. There's probably some fancy there. You're kind of a creeper, huh? What?
What the fuck?
I definitely like his style. Just openly drinking. Right out of
Is he
his
really
fucking
just drinking booze?
hip flask? What else are you gonna have in there?
Some sort of magic potion?
To get you drunk?
Okay.
I'm making myself out of gin and whiskey. It tastes like shit, but really gets you
I
fucked
take
up.
fine malt scotch and add chocolate syrup.
I call it a good and plenty. Gets you fucked up. Squirt of lime, because that's like the secret to cut through anything. And boom, you're good to go. Bartholomew Crouch.
So keep in mind, he just found a dead body.
He's been drinking too.
You see, I just found a dead body, sir.
I think this is post all that, because they were talking about somebody died. So we're going to assume that he's already come back and told everybody. And this is the aftermath of it.
Just close with your hand, you dip.
It's magic.
I wouldn't use my hands for anything.
I would.
Anything.
Touch myself all over it. I feel naked without my wand. What did I do with it?
Dropped it?
Could I have? That doesn't
Yes.
sound like me at all. I better go get my backup wand.
Are you sitting on it again?
Probably. That sounds a lot more likely. I keep losing things today. That shouldn't be lost. It's like I didn't go anywhere. Nobody else is around. You did something with it.
Why would I have done anything with your fucking wand?
Just to fuck with me? Where else could it possibly be?
Lumioso.
Lumiosa.
You dropped it and kicked it somewhere.
Could I have?
Yeah, out of anger.
No. There's no way. I've never been able to.
Well, you didn't get up, so
That's what I'm saying. Where could it have possibly gone?
There it is.
Magic.
Literally rolled onto the very edge.
Oh shit!
That could not have been in a more ill-placed spot.
I couldn't see it from where I was sitting or standing.
Do you see where it was?
No.
It was in between both of the legs on that bottom shelf, and it was like perfectly on the very edge, like as far over as you could get it. So if you look down there, it would look like the edge of the table.
It looked like the edge of the table.
Nice.
So he's in that thing. I forget what it's called. Some sort of dream catcher. And it lets you go through these memories, right? I do like this.
And so this right here is one of Gandalf's memories.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. And he's got a bunch of them in a row. So it'd be like all the memories with this guy. And then you can just go and watch them all. In a row. Without any other memories in between.
When he's in this cage, he can't lie, by the way.
Go to your mama, boy. How do you love you, Daddy? You want some chocolate milk? Go to your mama. Go! Grab your thing and get out of here. He's slapping my belly. Whoa, whoa.
Bye-bye, trouble.
Sorry, Dan.
It's okay.
He judged his own son.
So when he said Barty Crouch, everyone flipped out. Because it seemed like he was saying the Minister of Magic, who was...
He's like the head aura.
Or something like that, you know.
Yeah, he's in line to be the Minister of Magic, but then this whole mess happens.
And, like, undeniably, provably, truthfully, that.
We'll bring it in.
Oh, nice. You want me to grab soda?
Yeah, would be great.
Root beer?
Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Key's not right there?
Nah.
This fucking kid, man. I swear to God. He's really stroking that wand. Really stroking that wand. Harry Potter. He admits how bad he is at coming up with ideas. and how he handled the whole Harry Potter situation all wrong. Harry Potter.
So Snape was a Death Eater?
Snape was a Death Eater.
What? I thought people don't just stop.
Snape was in love with Harry's mom. And part of the promise was he was going to get Harry's mom. But then Voldemort killed her. And when Voldemort killed her, he was in love with her. So Voldemort killed her, and he switched sides. At great personal risk. I don't even think it's explicitly said that he was going to get her. Her name's Lily Potter. But
Lily Potter.
it's heavily implied. They were actually friends before they went to wizarding school. Snape and Harry's mom. Snape can actually read minds. They say in the book it looks like he gives them like a penetrating gaze, almost like he's going through his thoughts, and he literally can just do that. He's actually really good at it.
Well, then he knows Harry didn't steal anything.
Yeah, pretty much. He just hates him because he looks just like his dad, and his dad not only stole Lily Potter from him,
Stole?
well in his mind, but bullied him ceaselessly. Pantsed him, flew him around upside down with his underwear exposed in front of Lily Potter and a bunch of other kids. And him and Sirius Black and Mooney and Pettigrew, they all did it just for fun. They were like the Malfoy, and they would just pick on Snape.
Harry's dad?
Mm-hmm.
He
was a Gryffindor,
Oh.
and Snape was a Slytherin. But it still never stopped him.
Why is she still in it?
They're all in it till the end.
Even though she failed that test?
Yep. So this is the last challenge. And it's basically a maze challenge. And that's the director right there, the one that's grabbing on him.
It's like NASCAR. You get points depending on how you place, I imagine.
And so you get to start the maze early, depending on your rank.
I like their little boob hats, or big boob hats.
It's funny. It's weird.
I hope that's a little rubber midget in the background, not actually Warwick Davis.
He's just really good at standing still. There's actually a funny joke from, I think it's the first one or the second one.
Yeah, and
with the old
Corpse.
Dumbledore. Yeah, the Rip Tracks makes a funny joke of it. What the hell does that mean? All right. I like her in a little sports outfit.
Yeah, I wish she had a big ass.
A big French ass.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Make the, as of yet unsaid, sex demon part more believable.
Go, fool! You're wasting your lead or whatever. Shrubbery. Easy there, Monty Python. Alright, let's see what you got. Magic maze? I already know the answer. Like the labyrinth, to go through the wall.
You realize it's just plant, and then you just like push through it.
Summon a sword and just cut through it.
Yeah.
Use your magic to make holes in it.
Infernus!
Yeah,
The
there
sword
you
of
go.
Gryffindor. Just cold.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Fox to me. That's the name of the the Phoenix that brought him the sword in the second movie. See, that's not fair. There's all kinds of crazy monsters and stuff that they have to overcome. A sphinx. Some sort of blast-ended scroot. Touch me in my face! This is kind of bad, pointy at the end, huh?
So that Karloff guy,
Mm-hmm. Barakoff.
yeah. He was in Azkaban,
Yep.
and he got better?
No, they let him go because he ratted out a bunch of people. So he was one of the Death Eaters, so he ratted out a bunch of other Death Eaters. Enough of them until they let him go. So he was the one that ratted out Barty Crouch Jr. And then...
The doctor?
Yep. And then Barty Crouch judged his own son, Judge Dreadstyle. They don't go into any of it. But Barty Crouch actually breaks his son out of Azkaban. So his wife dies from being too sad. So they get some Pally juice potion and they give it to the mom, and then she turns into the son, and then the son turns into the mom, and they break him out. And then the mom dies in prison, and Barty Crouch keeps his son in prison. And then his son escapes and joins back up with Voldemort, and then the rest of the movie happens. See, that's a pretty sweet spell. You hit somebody with one of those, I'm sure they're gonna fucking feel it.
So what did that do?
If there's trouble, that just alerts them that there's trouble. So somebody's gonna come and find her. It's like a signal flare for trouble. There it is. What, he just ducks? Just curls up on the ball on the ground in a fetal position. Kick, kick, kick. You really put the boot to him when he's down. Imagine getting manhandled by Harry Potter. Especially this guy. He's 4 years older, probably twice as big. Oh, grab my butt. Why not just use your summon spell and summon the trophy?
He might have to like tap the item you want to summon at some point, or, you know. Like,
Yeah, I think you
set it
just
up.
have to want it bad. His arm gets smaller. It's like a Deadpool joke. Why is everybody always touching this guy?
The director keeps telling him to.
Rub on him some, Harry. But I'm only 14, I know.
Hermione, get away from him now!
He was huge at the time, too. This is probably like the first Vampire Diaries movie just came out or whatever.
Who?
The Shovelface here.
No, yeah, he wasn't famous at this time.
You don't think so? This is pre
Pre-Twilight, yeah.
Twilight?
Yeah, this is before Sparkly.
Well, this is the fourth one. I bet you they're pretty close. Because there was 4 of those. Cedric Diggory should have landed because he knows how to write a port key. Remember they showed that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Hit the ground pretty hard. What kind of fucking tombstone is that? I get it's a family grave or whatever, but still.
I'd take one like that.
Really? You're gonna put that on your family's tomb? The
Also,
Angel of Death.
I like how it's like directly within sight of the main, like, you know, the house proper. It's not like in a slightly wooded area that you can go and visit, you know, if it brings you comfort or something. But no,
You
it's
see it from
there
your bedroom.
every day. Yeah, you're just staring.
We're gonna make the assumption that was done for cinematic reasons, but yeah, I've never even thought about that. It's like the old man's house. You remember they showed his little cottage on the property?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was like a closer one. You know, that's Voldemort. That's baby Voldemort.
The childlike emperor. I mean, childlike Voldemort.
The cauldron looks awfully ooky.
So Tom Riddle is Voldemort's father?
Mm-hmm. So, Voldemort's mother was like an old inbred wizard from an old inbred wizarding family. And her falls in love with this rich kid, that's Thomas Riddle, who lives in that big mansion, and they live like down the street, right? And so she puts him under the Imperious charm, curse, whatever you want to call it, and then gets knocked up. And then stays with him while he's hypnotized, basically. And she falls so in love with him, and she thinks that he falls in love with her, that she lifts the curse, and then he realizes what's happened and runs away. And so
I think I saw a little bit of Voldemort batch.
you got some Voldemort, some Voldebatch.
Yeah.
No, because snakes, it's on the inside of their body. He's got the red lipstick.
I saw some concept art for original Voldemort. They made him a lot more snake-like. It was horrifying. He was like a dragon man kind of thing, and it was both this and the first one when he's on the back of the guy's head, and they were like, "Oh, it scared kids too much, so we had to change it." But then his mom dies out of sadness, so he's raised in an orphanage and grows up twisted. Tom Riddle does, named after his dead father, named after just his father. He comes back and he kills him, his whole family. Voldemort does, after he's done with school. So McNair, that's the executioner from the last movie. So you remember the one that was going to kill Buckbeak?
Yeah.
So here's Draco's dad. And then you heard Crab and Goyle. So you know Draco's two friends, the ones that they turn into in the second movie. Both of their parents are Death Eaters too.
I don't know when they do it. She was in the first 2 movies or 3 movies or so, Leon. J.K. Rowling wrote her bully into the story a little bit, but then the actress they cast was like really pretty. They made J.K. Rowling made them fire her and cast an ugly girl.
The big ugly girl.
Yeah, to play her bully. Because she's jealous of the actress or something who was, like 10 or 12.
It sounds about right. She's a horrible, horrible person.
Yeah, she's a fucking weirdo.
She's such an amazing author, but man, she is just such a fucked up person. I mean, he just came back. You're not gonna go for a meal or maybe like take a shower, sleep it off or something. He just literally minutes ago was reborn. Take a nap. That's why when he touched the guy at the first movie, he disintegrated because of the curse or whatever. Close your eyes for this part. I can touch you now. Oh, it gets pretty raunchy.
I gotta open them.
What did he just do to him? And then look, he goes straight to a duel? I mean, I can't even... I gotta sit on the toilet for half an hour after I wake up just to start functioning properly.
Shit, I need
Take
coffee
a shower,
before I can
drink
do
coffee,
anything.
yeah. And
Then
that's
I'm ready for a duel.
That's not even a full night's sleep. I would say a long nap. I'm gonna need to take a shower, have a cup of coffee,
I feel
brush my
dirty.
teeth. It's making electricity noises. He didn't even use his wand, he just backhanded that spell into him. He just ran away. Alright, I like that. So Harry is actually good at one thing. He's got really quick reflexes. So, because he's the seeker for his team. And so he has to catch that little ball while flying around on a crazy broom, right?
Did he say it too?
He said Expelliarmus. So he tried to disarm him, and then Voldemort tried to kill him. So their wands actually share a core, because both of their wands were made from the same magical creature. It's actually Dumbledore's Phoenix. Gave the feather that made both of their wands. So their wands are actually like twin wands. And they speculate that it's from the wand. But it's not the wand. It's because it's basically the same guy casting the spell on himself. Because he's got Voldemort's soul in him. So he's basically attacking himself. And so it does all this fucked up stuff. So what's happening here is all the people that he's killed, in the order that he's killed them, are starting to come back. Like a ghost version of him. That's his dad.
What? I don't want to do that.
Yeah. And he's gone again. Nah!
No!
Well, the British equivalent. So what have all these people been doing? He's been in the maze for like an hour, right? All that shit just happened. There's too many children. So this is the director. Really mounting that face, huh?
Wow!
No, we have to bring Hermione. You don't understand.
So these things standing between life and death.
It's got dark real quick.
It's actually been pretty dark the whole time. Somebody dies basically in every one.
This is probably the best one that I've seen out of all of them.
This is my favorite, arguably my favorite. Except for this, I guess we'll call it the sixth one, seventh one.
This has so far been the best one, most entertaining to me.
Well, you know which one, well, you know who to blame. The director. Why are you such a crybaby? Seems like you'd be used to this shit by now. Oh, I just fought the Dark Lord again. Lost another student again. Yeah, no more so than any other horrific trauma I've been through in school.
Looking at his penis?
You can see through his clothes.
You've met him.
You fought him on multiple occasions.
But even Crouch has met him.
Well, this seems short-sighted.
Well, you remember the polyjuice potion only lasts for an hour at a time. Don't look at me like that. Did you just flip me off? I think he's actually missing that finger.
A plain but ambitious child.
So Hermione, right? She's so smart. She actually captures that Rita Skeeter in an unbreakable jar and holds her prisoner.
Oh, she's bad. She's fucked up in the books.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you don't fuck around with Hermione. She's stronger than probably any teacher at the school. And she's not like, her thing's not like super powerful. She's really well learned. So she knows like every spell.
Yeah. To be fair, it's a very simple world.
Well, he has got more of the sorcerer thing going. Harry Potter, I mean. And Dumbledore, too. Some of them, like Voldemort, Snape, probably. Snape's probably more the learned one. But some people are just born really, really strong into magic. And then some people, like Hermione or Snape, probably are, they're like book smart into magic.
You know, I get it. It's just, it's not hard to be book smart in this world.
Well, it's true.
Been better.
He's making those noises on purpose. Because you remember, they've already showed a bunch of people going through this, and none of them made those noises or did any of that stuff. You think it would connect to Mad Eye Moody again? And then you can just see that's like him looking around?
To be fair, he's also regrowing lands. And
that's
like,
true.
Oh,
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, don't touch me like that. It's not even the same arm. Let me go. It's really suggestive with those licks.
That guy died so young.
17, just like in Twilight.
I mean, Snape. He was like 57.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cedric Diggory. What does that even mean? Was he though?
So,
Yeah.
check this out.
Okay.
If Harry Potter would have just gone for Goblet,
Yeah.
Diggory wouldn't have died.
Yes, and that's kind of the whole premise behind the Cursed Prince book or whatever. I forget what it's called, the Cursed Baby, something like that.
I think it's the Cursed Prince.
Well, because
I think I've seen it somewhere.
the book. It's only a book. It's like a screenplay. It's not even a proper book.
No, I think I've seen on Amazon or something.
Yeah, I have a copy of it. There's one floating around here.
Maybe
somewhere.
that's where I saw it.
It's not the best, especially since it's written like a stage play as opposed to an actual book, which I think is her biggest downfall. Because she did all those Fantastic Beasts movies, and those are so awful. She didn't write the book, and then somebody else adapted it. She wrote the screenplay, and then they made it into a movie. And I think that's why they're so bad. And I think that's why they never made that Cursed Prince, because those Fantastic Beasts were supposed to be 5 movies.
And they made what, 3?
Yeah, they did 3 of them and then stopped. And they brought it all out. They did that, what's his name, Charlemagne or whatever? And Johnny Depp was in them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they went all out with it. You remember that Kingsman? The first one? How there was like the spoiled preppy boy or whatever? That was also going to be one of the Kingsmen. He comes in at the end and Alex Iggy,
Yeah.
whatever they call him. He's in it. He plays the older brother of the Fantastic Beasts guy.
Says Alan Rickman was 70 when he died.
70?
He got a really late start in acting. Well, I guess in movies, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
I think
He's
he was
older
in,
than I thought.
he was in Die Hard. How old do you have to be? 30-something in Die Hard?
What, probably mid-30s at least.
That was like
But I think he was a stage actor before that.
1980 or something. When did Die Hard come out?
Probably 82, 83.
Mid 80s. I mean, that's still
That's
4
early
years ago.
80s.
88.
Okay, that's...
A
He was
lot.
already 40 then.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a lot later than I thought.
But he did... I think he was a stage actor.
I think we've had this conversation before. This feels familiar, eerily familiar,
Classically trained?
like me.
No. Classically trained. Not anally trained.
What do you mean by?
Oh.
What do you mean by classically trained?
Boob hats.
Now keep in mind, we all knew for a fact that a lot of you could have died. Those dragons could have just slaughtered each and every one of you.
Well, you'd hope that they would be like there to protect him. There's only Harry you
No.
really have to worry about.
Creepy.
Yeah, he's really trying to lock that shit down. I mean, where he's from, you're probably allowed to have a bride that young, especially if you're like a famous athlete.
Funny sex demons.
No, there's no mention of that in this movie?
No.
They might, when they're talking about wands, remember, because they're talking about everybody's wand or whatever, there might be something there. It's my grandma's hair or something like that.
Alright.
But I think if that, I might just be mixing it up with the actual book.
I like the idea they can just cut their hair and make wands out of them, though. Even though their grandma would be the pure one, I assume.
Yeah, exactly.
No, someone's going to die every year. Oh.
They're really laughing about it and shit. Did you have your period?
A little old.
I don't know. Give me a break. Having a teenage daughter myself, I had no idea.
I'll write you as many times as you write Cedric. Or not Cedric,
Crumb. Crumb.
You could tell he was faking that response.
Who's he waving at? Who are those people waving at? It's like Trump.
Oh, there you go.
There's just like no one there and he's just waving.
Posing for the camera.
You ever seen those pictures of him?
Yeah.
When he's getting off of his
Yeah,
airplane?
getting off the airplane.
And he's like this.
Well, to be fair, he probably couldn't see even if there was people there. You know what I mean?
There's nobody there.
Yeah. You're talking about it, though. He did win presidents twice.
Yeah.
Popular vote and everything. Pew, 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 pew.
So, favorite part?
I'm gonna say all the wand play.
Okay. Nobody's gonna argue with that. Everyone loves a little wand play.
There was a lot of wand play. There was nothing little about it.
This is again another very much a highlight in the series. After this, I feel like they almost kind of just get worse.
Really?
Yeah, where these were all whimsical and light, and really good, like just kind of kids movie, other than the death, obviously, and some of the weird sex talks. But
That was this one more than anything.
yeah, but it's just the rest of them. They just get dark. Oh, so dark. They're dark. Oh boy, they're dark.
But it,
The
isn't
last
that how
two,
the
they're
books
not
are?
even at the fucking school. You know.
But do they follow the books?
No, not really. They get farther and farther from the
Yeah.
books as the series goes along. The thing is, this was the longest book and the shortest movie at this point. Even though it was like 2 hours and 40 minutes or whatever. But the book was like 1,000 fucking pages.
Gay old man.
I was like, Gary Oldman, and then I was like, oh, The Fire.
Yeah, and I mean, that was literally it.
Yeah.
There's not much more in the book. It's mostly just correspondence. He ends up hiding in a cave in the mountains in the town next to Hogwarts.
Well, I'm trying to think of my favorite part.
Having this partial sex demon owe you favors for saving her little sister. I feel like you could leverage a lot out of that.
I think it would leverage itself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know that there's anything you need to do. Would that be even leveraging?
Okay.
Just be like, hey, I saved your sister. Oh, you're right.
That's horrific. I was talking about hugs.
Oh, the hugs.
I think this is the one where it felt like they're at least sometimes having fun the most, kind of. And it wasn't forced like the last one with all the stupid candy eating and shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. But you may remember there was no family in this one. It started with him at the Weasleys. So all that 10-ton coffee, 10-ton coffee, toffee.
What?
10-ton tongue coffee, toffee! Because there was like that. Because the twins were actually starting some sort of joke shop. They want money because they're sick of being poor. So they make like things, like joke magic
This
things.
next movie, isn't it?
It's supposed to be started in this one.
Oh, yeah.
So she finds him because they were going to sell a bunch of their
10-ton
stuff.
tongue coffee.
Yeah, toffee. It's
Toffee.
like candy.
That's what I
You
said.
eat it, and it makes your tongue grow really huge. And they make a bunch of wacky crap like that, and they sell it to try to make money. And that's why they're doing it at school. That's why he kept showing them like being bookies or whatever. And he actually wins money. Harry does like 1,000 gold coins for the winning the tournament, and he gets the trophy too. His name put on the trophy. But he doesn't want the money because he feels it's tainted because Cedric Diggory died. So he gives it to the twins. And that's how they start their joke shop. They actually drop out of school.
With 1,000 gold coins?
Yeah.
What's
Like
that
big,
worth?
fat gold coins.
What's that worth?
Well, I bet you they're an ounce a piece at least. So what's 1,000 ounces of gold? You know?
Well, right now?
Well, in 2005 or 2008, whenever this came out.
Probably about $1,100 if I had
A
to guess.
piece? Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a pretty fat chunk of change. You know, 1,000 thousands. So, nothing to laugh at.
Which is how much?
A lot of money.
$1 million.
So, they use that to start their joke shop.
All
They
right.
rent a space and they buy a storefront and, you know, they make...
Well, $1 million is $1 million.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody's,
Harry gets a cut too, I'm assuming. It's what Ron ends up doing in the future. You don't know this. but
running
one
a
of the-
joke shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a sad fate for a wizard.
But he's rich. They're rich. Crazy rich.
Yeah, because of Harry.
Well, I guess, yeah, to be fair, that's true. They probably could have just taken that million gold and invested it, and then you live off the interest without having to do anything. And then
It's
maybe,
always the dream, isn't it?
right? So it's hard to say.
It's my favorite part
We haven't even done least favorite parts yet. We're still waiting.
Shit,
for
I haven't even done it. I haven't even done my favorite part yet.
That's what I'm saying. We're waiting on you.
How Harry killed a dragon. Wyvern.
It's dragons in this universe, but really, that was your favorite part? Your least favorite part?
No, that's my favorite part.
Oh, okay. Mine's all the leveraging for sex talk.
That's fair. That's a good. That's a good thing. Least favorite part: the rock band.
Ah, you son of a bitch! I feel like that was spiteful.
That was spite. Although I really didn't like that part.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid. It's probably the worst.
Like,
part of the movie.
why even have that in there? Like, just have generic music. Have like fucking classical music, something that you don't need to
because it's
pay
supposed
for.
to be. There's actually a band in the Weird Sisters or something. I forget what they call it in the book, and it is like a pop band, like a David Bowie-esque. Even though it wouldn't be. Was that a David Bowie cover? What were they covering? Who was that again?
I don't remember.
What was it?
The Dancing with Yourself song or whatever. Who
Billy
sings
Joel?
that? No,
No,
it's not
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. So that's even really dated improperly because this is like early 2000s. So it should have been, garbage or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. What would you say for early 2000s?
Early 2000?
Pop band.
Ooh, Oasis.
Wizards wouldn't maybe necessarily have the
Oasis?
same.
Okay.
They
that's
could have done
pretty good.
Champagne Supernova,
It would've
change
been-
the words.
Yeah, it would have been something like that. Except you don't have them change the words. Just a whole new song. You don't just have, but you would cover
In
something
the style of.
in the style of Oasis instead of Billy Idol, right?
Fun fact, do you know what a Champagne Supernova is?
I'm assuming it's going to be an enema with champagne where you shake up the bottle and stick it in your
it's
ass.
when you get a glass.
And then when you pull it out, it shoots out.
Ouch. No, you
They
dip
call
the
it-
rim. You dip the
they
rim
call it
of
a
a
champagne
champagne
super.
glass in cocaine, and then you fill it with champagne.
That sounds awful.
It's a champagne.
Oh, it
Supernova.
tastes so bad.
Oh, it's bitter. Oh my god.
Oh,
cocaine tastes
my whole
bad.
mouth is numb. My lips are so numb.
This was stupid.
I know.
Waste of cocaine
Who the fuck
and
did this?
champagne.
I
That
feel
actually
stupid.
champagne. You pop a couple lines, right? Whatever they call them these days. You inject a couple lines, and then chase it with some champagne. That sounds pretty good.
Does it?
I don't know how you do it, but however you would do the drug, and then boom, chase it with champagne.
A lot of Nigels.
Well, this is merry old England.
It's funny how little Malfoy and the bullies were in this one.
Again, that's all the director's choice
Yeah.
because they're the ones that make the badges and hand them out.
Alright.
Nigel.
It could
They,
be.
they hit that one kid in the head for cheering. And end of list.
They did the weasel thing, the weasel in the pants.
Oh yeah.
He got some Goyle badge. You
So
know,
the whole time that weird-eyed guy was trapped in that box?
yes, through the whole movie. So he was trapped in the box under various spells.
But it doesn't explain how Harry entered the contest in this?
No, it does not. But it was him. It was Barty Crouch Jr. pretending to be Mad Eye Moody.
Seems like they should have gone into that a little bit.
A little bit, maybe even a little bit of an
At all?
explanation of why. I think they're making the assumption that everybody would just know.
Yeah, you read the book. What are you
Yeah.
doing here?
Well, if
Look
you
at
would have
Cedric.
told me, I would have no clue. I'd have been like, oh.
Well, yeah, they don't
apparently
answer a lot
two
of those
people
questions.
from a school can enter it.
And that's what the other two schools accuse him of, is that they were just trying to, make it so that Hogwarts wins, and they were cheating because cheating's actually part of it.
Part of winning?
No, part of the tournament. It's like all of them cheat. They get help from their teachers, and they get to learn about the task.
You see that?
Something just attacked them.
The really slow moving moth is just like
You're going for your eyes?
They go for
very
your
slowly.
eyes. I'm telling you, you get that moth dust in your eyes, you go blind. It's not. I didn't make it up. It's a real thing.
I think your mom just told you that.
until they bite your eyeballs and then
Stop
your eyeballs grow
masturbating.
moths.
Is that another one?
It's the same one. It's still coming at me.
Round two. Are your
Come
eyes
at
itchy
me,
now?
bro.
No, I was actually laughing, and it made my eyes tear up a little bit.
I'm telling you, those moths don't fuck around. My brother-in-law got attacked in Hawaii. There was a huge one on the ground, and he tried to kill it with his shoe, and he didn't hit it hard enough, and it came right at him. It was just like that, and everybody was like, "Why are you so freaked out?" And I'm like, "Look, if you touch a butterfly's wings, it dies, right? You can hit them off with a shoe; it'll come at you. I mean, that says it all right there. Plus, they grow huge out there.
That's horrifying.
It is. They make noise. A lot of people don't realize it, but you can hear them flying when they're close to your face. They're so big. The dust, moth dust, get in your eyes. You go blind.
I don't think that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Did you say your least favorite thing there, Jake?
Yeah, it was all the weird leveraging for sex talk.
Oh, that's the worst thing.
Yeah. Because I realized there's a little too much of it. And it's
No,
not
no,
me.
that's just that was the story.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I had some real Speed 2 vibes going. And I was, it's like fun to joke about, and then you watch it, and you're like, you know what? Maybe that was inappropriate. A little bit. Maybe. It was fun to joke about, but in the end, it ended up being creepy. Especially when he's passing her notes. And you know the note says, come visit me at my summer house. That's what it says. So it's like, are you going to lure this 13, 14-year-old girl across country lines to come stay at your lake? When they say lake house, it's like a house in the middle of the lake.
Let me see your wizard passport. I'm just curious.
It's going to be just like
Swink.
no, you can't leave. And he's like the most famous
And
athlete.
he's saying this to Ron.
I'm going to do things to her, Ron.
No, Ron's the one who was tricked to show up.
And then it pulls back because it's like he hands the passport, and then you pan out, and it was Ron he was talking to the whole time.
Don't you know you're the one I've always been interested in? It was trying to make you jealous or something like that.
That's why he was eye fucking it when he was walking Hermione by. I'm putting it in her butt.
If you don't get me first,
Oh,
she
there
does.
is.
So 2004, when do you think that first Twilight movie came out?
I could probably look up pretty quickly.
All right, quickly.
Oh God, Jesus!
I know,
Alright,
press
I'm
the
out.
button. No, leave. We have to find out. Fortunately, they're playing the prom credits.
Which one is it? Goblet of Fire, right?
No, this one was 2004. When does the...
I need to look up the actor because I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what his name is either.
Ted
Edward
Tennant.
from...
Robert Pattinson.
Robert, okay, that sounds about right.
Ah, there you are, 2008.
Well, that was. I don't know if that's the first one.
Since
Twilight 2008. Oh, okay.
Okay, so there you go.
So 4 years after this.
All right, good night.
Bye.